Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So Saturday morning, say the 23rd, so I got the day off. Fine, I just pulled this one off the print. Had an order come in sometime last night, and got this printed out, and here it is. So basically just wanted to give you a rundown what I go through when I do have a print. So these are particular ones, I print them straight up. I do use a brim on the bottom to help support. Those get printed straight up, and once they let it cool down a little bit, pop them right off the print bed. And these I have them printed as actually two pieces side by side, just like that. We peel them off, give them a good look over real quick, make sure everything looks okay. I mean, you're going to have your little stringy stuff like this. I've gotten better at reducing a lot of this, but not quite perfect. But you know, we have a little bit of that, and that's where I'll get my little blow dryer here and or heat gun, and we'll run some heat over that and take care of a lot of those. You know, a lot of times I'll hit it with a little bit of sandpaper to clean that up. But for the most part, they come out looking pretty much almost finished. So like I said, I do a little touch up on them just to make sure that everything's good. So we'll go ahead and peel this stuff off. Get that peeled off. Alright, set that aside. So each one of these, I put my hands on every one of these before they go out. So I mean, try to give them definitely a good look over, make sure we don't have any flaws. I've come across sometimes where there'll be some slight imperfections, and if I'm not satisfied with them, we kick them off to the side. I do have a few parts that I'm hanging on to. They're good functional parts. They just have some small blems, and I think I may do some with them later, maybe do them like a little blem sale or something. So what I do is I got my deburring tool right here, just removing just them sharp edges from where the brim was. Get that cleaned up. Just I'll bring it in real close so you can kind of see on the edge. See how it's not perfect. After I clean it up, you got more clean, the lines are a lot cleaner. Alright, on the next step, guys, I'm going to hit it with the blow dryer, get a lot of these little fibers off of there, and then we'll hit it with a little bit of sandpaper. That's just a regular heat gun, picked it up at old Wally Mart. One I had prior to this died, a little Harbor Freight one. So we'll let that heat up for a second. What that does, you can see, I'm going to bring it up close. See, I have that little bit of fibers right there. So a lot of that is because your temperature is maybe a little bit too hot when you're printing. So I mean, I'm still fine tuning it, and like I said, I'm almost got it completely licked. I've come a long way. I'll go ahead and run some heat over that, clean that up. Gets rid of all them little strings. And then I like to go over it with the sandpaper, give it a final touch up. Now, if you print stuff in this traditional PLA, you really got to be careful with a heat gun, because it'll get hot real quick and it will deform on you fast. Fortunately, here we are using PETG with carbon fiber, so it's a little bit more durable when it comes to the heat. Definitely a lot stronger. Alright, I'm happy with that. Set that aside. I'm going to get my press plugged in so it has an opportunity to warm up. But you can see, I'll bring that in a little closer. Got rid of all them little fibers. Makes my work a little bit easier. Then I'll take my sandpaper. Kind of give it a little touch up. And for the most part, this is just on the inside where it's going to make contact on the air tube. You want to make sure, we got a good solid contact. Beautiful. Do the same thing to the other side. And just, you want to make it look good, make it look right. Definitely want a good fit and finish. All right, guys, this is looking really, really good. I'll clean it up just a little bit there. Guys, if you're still tuning in, great, thank you. I appreciate it. Smash that like button. If you stuck with me this long and you're curious to how I do this, thank you. If it weren't for you guys out there tuning in and buying some of the stuff, a lot of stuff that I'm doing would not be possible. Definitely big thanks to my wife and my daughter. And my little buddy, Hayden. You guys have seen him on the channel. Alright, let's get this cleaned up a little bit more. Alrighty. So, like I said, I had my press heating up. Here it is. This is actually a press that I built from plans I found online. I had to do some modifications on this piece to make this particular iron fit. But yeah. And I still haven't made my jig. I made a jig for the small piece so you can put them in there and press it. I still haven't made a jig for this because I put that away. Hang on. I've been using this magnet case right here. It's actually just the right size to hold it. And again, we will be installing our brass inserts today. These are the M3 brass inserts. Need 4 of those. Oh, a little too many. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these you can source very easily on Amazon. That's where I got those. And that particular brand actually is really, really good looking as far as the quality goes. So, and that's all it is. I'll bring that in close so you can see it. A little brass insert with knurls on there to help grip once it sits in there. I hope you guys are hearing me just fine today. I'm actually using the external mic, plug-in mic that I have here with my little kit. Get that lined up. Right, let's get her put in. Just like that. I do have a hard stop on this, so it is preset for these. Because at this point, this is the only thing that I've actually been pressing. Get that on here. Usually I'll put it on there, maybe give it about a 7-second count, give it an opportunity to heat up. And once it heats up, you can tell I just put a little bit of pressure and it just drop right in. You know, it's pushing. Beautiful. Next one. Right. Put that in there, let it heat up for a second. Got scared there for a second, thought I put them in the wrong one. That would not be good. All right. Nice and flat. Last one. Everyone ready for Christmas? I'm just glad to be off finally. Got 9 days off. I'm definitely looking forward to it. There we go. Let that heat up real quick. Hank, man, that package is in the mail. I've been checking and I don't know what's the holdup. It's been in transit for several days. I hope you get it before Christmas, bud. Alrighty, so there we go. We got our brass inserts in there. They're pressed. Now the next step in my process, we'll go ahead and unplug this, set this to the side. Alrighty. So now that I have my parts here, and these particular parts I do use stainless hardware. We use an M3x10 Allen bolt. There's my little key handle. This is what I use right there. Take 4 of them, and basically you would put, you lay your rifle down in your lap, put this up on there, set this part on top. It makes it the easiest to go ahead and get those in there and tightened up. I'm going to put 2 in there so you can see what it looks like. I'm sure you guys have already seen it, but just to give you an idea, you make sure everything lines up. Actually, we'll check all 4. I want to make sure everything lines up, which it should not be no issue. Oop. All right, and 1 more. Basically, that's what you got there. There's your Umarex Notos Handguard. You got the M-lock on the side, so if you want to put a flashlight on there or a laser or just leave it alone, you can. And then on the bottom, I got a full pick rail that's integrated already in it. That's 205 millimeters worth of pick rail, so you can do like I did on mine. You can put your bipod here in the middle, back here. It's up to you, or not even put it on at all. Now, the original design, guys, that I had was this particular one with just the M-lock in the bottom, which I still have this design. I think we sold 2 or 3 of these, but I made some changes because I like the M-lock on the bottom, but I like the way this one feels because it is nice and round, real, you know, nice ergonomics on the bottom. So I just changed this design yesterday. Excuse me. So I took the M-lock out of the bottom. Sorry, I took the M-lock completely out of the bottom. But what I did add is 35 millimeters worth of pick rail down on the bottom. So you're going to have a small section down here just on the bottom. Basically the exact size as the one I sell with the Umarex Notos kit. Oh, here, that size. That's 35 millimeters. This is one for the JTX or Cuda Max. Just got done with that one too. But yeah, I got one of, I basically added that down here so you still have an area where you can mount your bipod, but I left this area nice and smooth. So I mean, when you're out in the field and you're out hunting or whatever, or pesting, you got a very nice smooth grip and it's comfortable. You know, it's actually, in my opinion, it's definitely more comfortable than just a bare tube. So don't know when I'm going to get a chance to print that one yet. I got several things I got to print before I get caught up. But I did work on that design, so when it is ready, I will put it out there for you guys. But yeah, you can see it's the same thing as far as the height. This is the first one I made. This is the second design that I made, which is more of a tactical look, and you know, it got a little more function than this one. But yeah, guys, so man, hopefully you guys enjoyed that little quick video. I show you the printing part of it, but it's boring. This particular one, right now, is taking me about 12 hours, guys, to print this guy. Takes about 12 hours. So yeah, that'd be a very long video. It'd be a very boring video. But just wanted to show you as far as, you know, what happens after that. You know, as far as the packaging goes. I've been getting, I don't know if I have one down here right now. Yeah, give me one sec. I got a small one. So at work, at our tooling department, they throw away the empty containers for the tubes, which are nice. So for right now, until I can get set up with maybe some boxes to hold these, I take these, that obviously not this one, is too small, but the larger ones, and I put them inside to protect them for shipping. That closes, and that's nice and strong. I mean, I appreciate everyone out there, and let's go and wrap this video up, and we'll get this downloaded so you guys can check it out. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I get a chance to throw some more videos out there this upcoming week, do some more backyard plinking. Check it out. Eric, you suggested these. I got them. I haven't even opened them. I haven't even had a chance to shoot these yet. That's Eric, North Carolina, I believe. Your package too is in the mail. You should be receiving any day. I don't know what's the holdup. It's been in transit for like 5 days now. But yeah, I got the 218 slugs, HP2s. These are 21, 23, 25, 27, 30 grains. We're going to try these through the Umarex Notos and see how they perform. We got a video coming up shortly with that one. Again, thanks for watching. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. You guys have a good one.